the world. All right. So welcome. Today we since we were going to be getting together for manifesting anyway, I figured this was the perfect time to go through and make our sigils. Um, and activate all of that for for now and the upcoming year, right? We're not postponing it. At least I'm not. I'm like,
Nope.
let's get this going.
Yep.
So, um, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that in case you need to, okay, where did it go? I had it all set up. Apparently, it has taken itself out of what I had open. Let's try this again. Um, Sorry about that.
All right. Good. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper while you're doing
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say if everybody would please grab, you're gonna definitely need paper and pen for this little exercise. All right, now that I have that open, let's get back to this and then share my screen. There we go. All right, let's share. All right, can you see what I have on my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, so I've tried to break this down and make this as easy as possible, but I do know that it can be a little bit confusing if you're just reading the instructions. So I did try to give you some visual as well, but we'll go through this step by step so that it makes sense. Um, all right. So, first of all, we're going to start right at the beginning, right? We want to speak that intention, our desire, into existence. So, if you haven't already, before we started today, I want you to think about what affirmation
Mhm.
that you want to focus on. What is your intention? I'm going to go ahead and share with you what I wrote down for mine. I do have the example here. That's a simple example. I am living in abundance and joy, right? Now, it's not just a sentence, right? It's like doing a spell. It's like calling it into existence, especially when we not only think it, but we write it. This really gives it extra power. For myself, though, I wrote my own affirmation, and mine is I am a joyful, abundant healer traveling the world, inspiring millions, and living my dream life filled with love, health, wealth, and connection.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so you can make this as long or as short as you would like, but I really want you to I want you to hone your focus for your intention, but make it powerful. Use words that speak to you, not not what you think somebody else might speak to somebody else or what you think sounded cool on somebody else's page. What means it to you, because it all has to do with what invokes power within you. The words I use may not invoke the same power within you that you would use. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and take a few minutes and write out your affirmation, intention, whatever you would like to call it. This is where we're really claiming what it is we're setting into motion here. So while you're doing that, let me just explain really quickly what a sigil is. A sigil is just basically a magical symbol, right? That hones the intention that you're setting and the power that you're creating to go with it. So you're creating this powerful symbol that reflects exactly the intention that you're setting. So every single person, unless of course you copy from each other the same affirmation, everybody's sigil will be different. Everyone's power symbol when we get done will be different from everyone else's. I have heard of people actually tattooing a sigil. Um, so, there you can put it, hang it, you can carry it with you in your purse, whatever it is that feels good to you, put it up on your altar to where you see it every single morning. If you're an altar person, put it up there with next to your oracle card of the day. Something to keep it front and center. This is not something we want to just draw on our book today, put away and go, there, we're good. We did that. Right. This
Mhm.
is something we want to keep front and center. All
Yeah.
right. So, does everyone have their affirmation? Are we feeling good? Okay,
Yes.
beautiful. All right. So, now that you have that affirmation, I don't know if you can see my book or not, but now that you have the affirmation, what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to cross out the vowels. Okay, you
Okay.
can either rewrite it if you don't want to cross out on the actual affirmation you wrote. If you want to keep it whole, you can rewrite your affirmation again, cross out the vowels, and then write out just the consonants. So you can see here, I have it on step 2. I actually wrote it. I gave you an example here that I am living in abundance and joy becomes M, LVNG, N, BN. So you see, we just took simply, quite literally, just took out the vowels.
Okay. I'm just gonna rewrite it without the vowels.
Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect. That'll work. Yeah, I did the same thing.
I don't want to cross out. I was like, I don't want
I
to
know
cross
exactly. I did the same thing. I was like, I don't want to cross out what I wrote. So I redid the whole thing again.
It's so long and beautiful. I don't
I
want to take
Exactly.
it
know.
away.
Mine too.
Yes, I'm
I'm
like,
like,
no, it felt like that would be taking power or something. So I did
yeah.
the same thing. I was like, no, 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 let's just redo it. And so I still have my complete and intact intention.
Okay, mine is kind of long, so it's gonna take me a minute
That's
here.
okay. Take your time. There is no rush here. And I want you to really be focusing as you're doing this, be seeing that affirmation coming to life. See yourself living in whatever that intention is. See yourself, like for myself, I see myself traveling. I see myself touching and hugging and loving people, bringing new healers into the world, helping, showing my love across the world, making new connections. I see it, I feel it. I feel the hugs from all the people. I feel the love that I'm giving out, pouring out of me. I see the people that I come in contact with becoming healers that they want, the healer that they want to be, and them passing it forward to the next person. I see it. I feel it. I see myself stepping onto the airplanes, stepping into my RV and traveling, stepping out in new locations, right? So really harness your affirmation as you're doing this.
There's a lot of letters.
That's okay. My baby. Yes, my love. You want to say hi?
Mhm.
Where are we going? Oh, yeah. You're on camera. Yeah. Who's famous?
Okay, done.
All right. Let's make sure that everyone else is done before we move on.
Mhm.
Thank you. There you go. Every single time I come to do a live, Kitty.
Oh, so cute.
Also, remember, if you do Reiki, this is the perfect time to be using that manifesting Choku Ray as we move through, right? You can be creating that in your mind. You can be writing it on your page, whatever feels best to you, right? Don't forget, always Reiki, Reiki, Reiki up.
Great, great, great.
All right, so we're all good. Okay, I've got thumbs up from everyone. We are good to go. All right, moving to the next step. Step 3 is saying goodbye to repeats. So we're going to simplify even further. So now
Okay,
I want you to take and look at your line of letters that you have left, and I want you to cross out any repeating letters.
okay.
Any repeating letters get crossed out. And if you look at the example here, we went from this MLVNGN to just MLVG, excuse me, MLVNGBDCJY. So there's only one of each of the letters that was in the line before it. All right. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
what a trap. So I just, sorry, total sidetrack, but I was like, let me do it with a different color because I just got these beautiful new color. I can't see, but they're like different color pens. And I was like, oh, I'll cross it with a different color. They're all the same. They're all black. They just have different colors on the outside.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
like,
no.
what?
Yeah, I've done that before. Get that because I love pens. I am a pen
I
person.
know, me too. These are
I'm
so
right there with
cute.
you. I'm over here with all my colors and like yes, and I've done that before where I bought this beautiful set of what I thought was going to be all these beautiful colors and it's all black ink.
And like all the colors match like my brand colors. I was like, oh,
Oh,
this is perfect. No,
so
they're
you're
all black.
like these are perfect.
Yeah, they're
That's okay.
black.
They're still perfect for what we're doing today.
Yeah. So funny.
All right. So we are crossing out those repeats.
Oh my God, Zayed is over there singing or screaming or something.
She's sharing intention power with you.
I don't know if you can hear her, but all I hear is ah!
I cannot hear. No.
That's what she sounds like.
Mm.
That's her trying to communicate. It's so cute. All right. Let's see. Yes. This- this-
When you're done, just let me know or give me a thumbs up.
Mm.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Again, we want to make sure there's only one of each letter remaining. For myself, because mine was so long, I still have like, what is it? Like 16 letters.
Yeah, mine is kind of long, so it's more of some of the repeats this time.
Some of you may have just, 7 or 8 letters. Some of you may have 16, 20 letters. It's okay. You just want to make sure that you only have one of each letter remaining.
What I found interesting is how much the same letters repeated.
Mhm.
Yeah. F. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I think I'm done. Done.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now that we have just one of each letter remaining, it should look something like this line here, just a simple row of non-repeating letters. And this is where it gets a little spicy. So I want you to take a look at the chart that I have here on my screen, or if you have it open on your screen, that's fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to if you look at this example here, it's the first letter is M. You're going to find M on your chart, and M is number 4. So you're going to write a 4 below the M. Then you're going to move to L, L being a 3. So I would have 4, 3, then V is a 4, and so on and so forth. So find the corresponding numbers to your letters and write them below each letter. And it is okay that you will have repeats of numbers. That's fine.
Okay. So N is 5. S,
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And me, hi. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Smooth.
Okay. Got my numbers.
All right. We'll just go ahead and wait on everyone to be ready to go. All right. We got our last thumbs up. Okay. Now that you have this lovely row of numbers, as you see here in the example, it's now just 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2, 4, 3, 1, 7. Right. So you'll have some whatever your row of numbers is. Now what you're going to do is you're going to create a circle. Now, can we see my page?
Kind of. It's a big circle.
Yes. And
Okay.
and like a clock face, but with the number 1 at the top. And then
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5,
I feel
6,
like
7, 8, and 9. I used a coffee cup to create my circle.
Oh, okay. I mean, mine kind of big with the paper, but
You can free hand it, you can use a cup, you can whatever feels best to you. It does you can do it any way you want. This we're not looking for perfection per se. But we do want a circle pattern with just the numbers 1 through 9.
you said one was at the top, right?
Yes, one is at the top.
Okay.
And because there's only 9 numbers, it's not exactly perfect around the circle.
Okay.
Okay. So just do your best to space the numbers around the circle.
Oops. Okay, I need a I need a smaller circle. Hold on. Okay.
Now that I realize this is I'll probably take a picture of this and add it into
Six.
the
Yeah.
lesson so that everyone can see it a little better.
Yeah.
Um,
Got it. Circle done.
Don't forget, we're continuing to visualize that intention with every single step we do here. Every single step, we are visualizing, holding that picture, that video, whatever it is that you're creating in your head, whether it's still photos, whether it's a thought, a feeling, all of the above, right? We want to be holding that this entire time. Okay. And I know sometimes we get, as we're trying to do something else, we get a little distracted. Oh, I'm trying to make a circle. We forget, just keep bringing yourself back to that intention, back to that intention. All right. Does everyone have their circle? Okay. Fabulous. Now, here's where we get to have some fun. You're going to look at your final number sequence. For myself, it starts with a 4. So I would find my number 4 on my circle. And then my second number is number 1. So I'm going to draw a line from 4 to 1. Then from my third number is 6. Then I would go from 4 to 1 to 6, right? So
Okay.
you're just going to follow. Now, here's the key. I want you to have some fun with this. These can be straight lines, they can be wavy lines, they can be jagged lines. Whatever your intuition tells you this should look like is absolutely correct. Okay?
Okay.
If everything is a straight line, then everything is a straight line if that's what feels right to you. Okay? If
Okay.
everything has a little creativity, some loop-de-loops in it, that's fabulous. As long as it feels good to you as you're creating it. And again, while we're doing this, like, because I haven't done mine yet, so I'm going to be doing this with you. You're going to be holding that intention. See if you're making a wave, is it part of the what you're seeing in your mind? Is it you at the beach and hosting a retreat, and that's why the waves? What Hold the intention, feel the lines you're creating from number to number, because you're creating, calling into existence exactly the intention that you're creating here today. Okay, so we're this is even more power right here. So go ahead and connect those dots. Does everybody understand what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've got lots of yeses. Okay. So go ahead and connect your numbers and holding that intention, seeing you creating the intention, becoming the intention, living the intention. Again, if you are a Reiki healer, this is the perfect time when you're done with this to seal this with some Choku Rei. As you complete this, I want you to take a moment and I see that Massey's already there. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to meditate with this for a moment. I want you to stay with this sigil that you just created, this intention that you've set forth out into the world that you're claiming right here, right now. If you're a Reiki healer, go ahead and stay in that Reiki state as you visualize. You can hold on to it if it makes you feel good. I'm sitting here cradling mine in a way. Right? I've got my hand upon it, really allowing it to just sort of seep in, so to speak, filling each and every part of it. Allow allow the intention to fill your cells. In other words, where you can feel it. Feel your if your intention is that you're going to be a worldwide traveler and you're going to touch every beach with your toes, feel the sand. Feel as you're walking on those beaches. If it's that you're going to be outreaching and helping others create their wealth, their vision, see yourself hugging them in excitement as they create, as they become, right? As they achieve. Feel the hugs, feel the love. Allow yourself to really feel it in your body. See it in your mind. Know it to be true. Know that nothing else could be true because this is the truth. This is the truth you're living. Beautiful. So I don't know if you can see, but here is what mine ended up looking like. So for everybody, like I said, everybody's is going to be different. Um, everybody's is going to feel different as it should to each of us. There we go. Oh, very nice. I love that. I love you've got some wave and some curve and beautiful.
Yes, I love it. Oh,
Oh,
nice. Cool.
nice. Very nice. All right.
Love it. That felt really powerful.
Beautiful. All right. So we're not quite done. We're not quite done. That was just our first part. So now what we're going to do, you can keep this with you. If you feel like it's something you want to burn and release into the world, fabulous. I do highly suggest you say take a picture of it with your phone before you decide to burn that bad boy. Something that you can keep with you, right? Like again, like I said, you want to keep this at the forefront. You can make this your screensaver on your phone. You can, whatever feels right to you, just make sure this is something that you're seeing a lot. Okay. We don't want this buried in a book somewhere that we don't see again until next year when we go, oh, yeah, didn't we do this? Didn't we create a sigil thing last year when we did some sort of meditation manifesting thingy? Right? No, we want to remember this. We want this to be at the forefront because the more we keep this at the forefront, the more that we're recognizing it, the more that we are holding it in our site, so to speak, the more we create it, the more because we're holding the power for it. We're keeping the space for it. All right. So we're already here. We've already created a sacred space. I open Reiki every time we come on to share with each other. And we know that winter solstice is the perfect time to pause, reflect, and harness energy, right? This is the longest night of the year. If you're wondering what the winter solstice is all about, it is the longest night of the year and the welcome to winter. All right. So this is a powerful, powerful foundation for manifesting your desires. So we're going to light up the darkness with this magical combo. We now made our sigil, and now we're going to really amplify through gratitude. All right. So, um, this is something you can also come back and do again and again, right? Gratitude is not a one-time deal. All right. So feel free to come back and do this again. You can bring in candles, burn them safely, of course. You can use grounding music, but make sure you have, which we already all have, is our journal and pen with you, or paper and pen. So let's take a moment and reflect on the light in your life. I want you to take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to settle into this moment. And I want you to journal a list of 10 things you're grateful for this year. But I want you to dig deep. Hey, let's think beyond our normal thing. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my family. Those are great things to be grateful for. But I want you to dig deep here. I want you to really think, what kind of amazing things came into your world this year? Right? What amazing things were presented to you that maybe you didn't even see coming? Right? So let's go ahead and take a moment. I'm going to do this with you. And we're going to do 10 things you're grateful for this year. Okay. If you're having trouble with 10 things, some things you can think about are, what moments brought you joy this year? Who or what made you feel supported? These are all things to be grateful for, right? What accomplishments, no matter how small, are you proud of? As you write these, really feel the gratitude in your heart. Imagine each thing that you're writing down as like a spark of light in what would otherwise be darkness, lighting you up from the inside out. Yes, baby. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Yes. Tell me, what are you grateful for? Right. When you're done, just give me a thumbs up and let me know.
Done.
Mhm. Give you just another minute here.
Mhm. Sorry, I kept going.
Oh, no, that's fine. There's no no harm and more gratitude for sure.
So I did too. I went into something else because I remembered I attended this master class the other day, which I have to watch the replay because I didn't finish. But she instead of doing like vision board, she had us do, which I haven't done, I have to do a celebration board of all the things you're celebrating that you've done and achieved. So I kind of started that celebration list and gratitude list.
Love that. That is fabulous. I'm going to steal that.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's fabulous.
Because we kind of forget the things that, we've achieved and done and all the things that you want to celebrate. We tend to focus on like what's next, the future, manifesting, but like we got to harness the celebration of like what you've already accomplished and done.
I love it. Yes,
Hmm.
that speaks to me. I've
Yay.
done something similar. Not, I didn't call it that. I didn't think of it that way, but I love that. I love that putting it that way. That is amazing because I actually have something like that on my phone right now, but I hadn't thought of it in those particular terms. So
Yeah.
that's
And she actually did hers in like a big cardboard. So she has it on her wall and it's like all her celebrations with pictures of her like looking happy and celebrating. And I was like, okay, so I gotta find my pictures of like where I look really happy and celebrating, and I'm gonna put that on my board.
I think you just sparked an idea. I'm going to write it down really quick. I think I'm going to take and do just a twist on that. I like that.
Hmm.
Write this down.
Hmm. Yeah, I figured you would like that. It's nice. Feels good. It's hard to take these moments sometimes when you're on your own, but so I'm grateful for you for setting this up and actually having me sit and do it because to be honest, like if you just tell me do it on my own, I probably would not have done it today.
I totally understand. We all have so much going on. And we have all these beautiful things that we have opportunities for us that sometimes it's almost too much. And so unless we have that moment with someone live or in person or you know what I mean, or just a friend on the phone, yes,
Yeah.
it goes by the wayside because it's just like, how do we choose? What do we do next? And then life gets in the way. And then next thing we know, whereas
Mm-hmm.
when we make a plan and get together, yeah,
Yeah.
we feel it's it's kind of that obligation, but the good side of obligation. I'm
Yeah.
like, I said I would be there, so I'm going to be there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so, which is really great for us because then we do show up and we do the work, so to speak, and it really actually helps us out a lot when we come together in a group. Not to mention the energy itself that we create.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yes, I
I think
totally agree.
the
So,
energy of gratitude and celebration is something that you want to share with others. So it's
yes.
like it wouldn't be as fun if I was doing it by myself. Like, yes, it would still feel nice, but like sharing it with you and like sparking that idea with you about celebration, like that makes me really happy. So
Yes. Yes.
it's
Thank you. And thank
adds.
you for coming out today because, yes, exactly. There's just, yeah, thank you for your thumbs up. All right. So we're all done. But yes, it is completely and utterly different when we get to share the space with,
Yeah.
especially with people we love. Right. And that, like, that just makes it that much better. So,
Yeah.
all
That's
right. So we've put our gratitude out into the world. You know, of course, there's always room for more, but for right now, we've gotten into the gratitude, the feeling of gratitude, and holding that feeling of gratitude and those sparks that you just created. I want you to go back to your sigil and I want you to put your hand upon it yet again. And this
Mhm.
time, while you're putting your hand on your sigil, I want you to picture that light of gratitude that you just created within all those little sparks. And I want you to see them coming together to create a large flame, growing larger and stronger with each breath that you take in and out. See that light flowing into your sigil through your hands. If you're Reiki healer, that hand, right? Using those palms, see that sigil being infused with that flame energy, that light energy that you've created through these sparks of gratitude. See each line, wave, curve inside of your sigil, lighting, like glowing. from that flame.
Mm.
And then I want you to say this with me aloud. I will say it and you can repeat. I honor the light in my life
I honor the light in my life
and the desires in my heart.
and the desires in my heart.
This sigil carries my gratitude and my intention,
The sigil carries my gratitude and my intention,
drawing my vision into reality
drawing my vision into reality
with ease and grace.
with ease and grace.
And just feel that page, feel the power. Can really try to sense, much like when we're in Reiki and we create the energy ball, right, in between our hands, or if you've done any kind of energy work, right, you feel that energy ball between your palms. I want you to feel the energy coming from that sigil, coming from you to the sigil, from the sigil back to you. It is a channel of power for you now. Okay. Now, the solstice marks the return of the light, a powerful time for planting seeds of intention. So I want you to choose how you want to plant your sigil. Now, this can be a symbolic planting or a literal planting. Okay. For symbolic, what have we been talking about, right? You can put it on you can plant it on your altar. I'm gesturing like you can see my altar or one of my altars, but you can plant it on your altar, right? You can pop it in your wallet and plant it in your wallet. You can put it on your celebration board, okay? Celebrating all the things, not only that have happened, but are happening. Okay. One that I really love another idea I really love is um remember you can always create more than one, right? You can redraw this time and time again. So if you want to use it in several spaces, you can do that as well. But one I really like is taking it and placing it under a specific candle.
Mm.
And each and every time you light that candle, it's like lighting up the sigil over and over and over again,
Like that. Need a special candle.
right? So I don't want to give anything away, but you might have one coming. So,
Oh,
um,
thank you. I
so
was about to go shop for one online. I was like, oh,
already, I don't want to say you want to wait, but you may want to wait. It's
uh,
to be there Monday or Tuesday.
oh my
I mean,
gosh.
if one was to be on the way. So, but so you can symbolically plant this, or again, I highly suggest you either make another one, take a picture, something like that. But if you're feeling moved to burn it, you can burn this and then plant it in a potted plant. Take the ashes and put them in a potted plant. You can sprinkle them outside back to the earth, right? Whatever feels intuitively right, or do it all. Create numerous ones and do it all. Put one on the altar, put one under the candle, burn one out, you let it go to the heavens, whatever feels good to you. You cannot do this too many times because each and every time you do it, you just deepen the intention. You amplify the energy. Each and every time you redraw it, each and every time you think of it, each and every time you plant it, every single time you do this, you are claiming it again and again and again, and each time with more and more power because you build it, right? What happens when we talk about something more and more? We get more and more excited, right? Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh. And then we start seeing the signs of things starting to work, and that empowers us more, right? But we have to keep it at the forefront. Right. So don't be afraid you can symbolically plant it today and next week and the week after if you want. If you find a new place that you're like, oh, you know what? I really think I look at my bathroom mirror every morning. Why didn't I think to put one here? Boom. Bathroom mirror. Every time you're brushing your teeth, you can be drawing the lines in your head, right? Seeing that sigil over and over again. All right. And then after you've placed or planted this sigil, you could take a moment to thank yourself and the universe, both, for co creating your desires. Why? Because we see this as done. This is no longer a question. It's just done because you're trusting that this intention is already in motion, right? We're not just sitting here going, oh, I hope. No, it's in motion. It's happening. It is a done deal. I'm claiming it. I'm owning it. The universe is getting behind me, making sure that all the steps, all the things that I need are going to be put in front of me, and I'm going to take action, right? Action, action, action. Um, with each thing that comes my way to show me that my intention is coming true, is coming forward, right? If you feel called, you can end with a cup of lovely tea, a quiet moment under the night sky, whatever you feel called to today during this winter solstice. If you didn't do this on the winter solstice, all is not lost. You can do this any time, right? The winter solstice just makes for a beautiful time to do this. But it doesn't mean you can't do it any other day of the year. You most certainly can. This can be done at any time, anywhere you'd like, right? And then it to really seal the energy, to really ground it and bring in that group energy, you can come in and share it in the group. Come in and share it, share your sigil, share a picture. Let us help you with your energy, right? Let us help you amplify. Let us see you in your intention. Tell us what your intention is, right? Let us visualize it for you. Each and every person that helps you visualize is also another bit towards your intention, right? Because we help you with that energy. We get excited for you, right? We get to support you. We get to go, oh my gosh, I see it. Right? I can see it for you. I can see you doing the things. What I can see you ministering to thousands. I can see you healing millions. I can see you bringing millionaires into the world. I see you helping others market their business. Whatever it is that you do, right? Whatever it is that you want, whatever you're trying to create, your family traveling full time together in a loving bond. We can see that for you. And with each person that sees that, we help co-create as well because we bring our energy, we lend you our energy, so to speak, right? And we also tell the universe, and we call in because then our soul crews can get involved. Did you know that you can send your soul crew to help somebody else? At each, and you do, whether you realize it or not, with each and every time that you picture your best friend getting that one thing that they're hoping and wishing for, every time that you go, oh my gosh, I would really love to see that person just to do those amazing things, you're handing over and saying to your guides, whether you realize it or not, hey, what can you do? Can you help them out? Give them, some direction, give them what they need, put the next thing in their path. And you might be the next thing in their path. You never know. That person that you share with may have the next answer that you needed for the next step towards your intention. If you're keeping it to yourself, no one knows to help you. No one knows to say, hey, I know somebody that does that, or somebody that can help you with that, or somebody that wants to do that, or right. If we keep it to ourselves, it's really more difficult to allow others to help bring and be co-creators with the universe. The universe loves to use our friends, loves to use people we don't even know to give us answers. But if we're not sharing, they're not going to go, even if they have the thought, even if the thought crosses their mind, they most likely aren't going to come to you and go, oh, I had this thought about you the other day, because they just think it was just a thought, and there it goes. But if they know, right, and the right thing comes along and they have an answer for you, or they have insight for you, they go, oh my gosh, I remember Massey said, Dharma said, Bunny said, and next thing you know, they're sharing with you. And that's a way that the universe can help you co-create your intentions. All right. So locking it in the group is not just about, me saying, oh, just come in and share all your stuff. No, this is actually another step in opening yourself to the answers you're seeking to fulfill your intentions. So I hope that everybody loved this. I know that I did. I felt like it really sort of hit the spot. I'm going to be planting mine all over the place. I already have visions. I'm going to be making a few more of these because I want to put them in a few different places. My altar definitely being one, but I really love the idea of under the candle. So I'm going to be doing that immediately. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone want to share anything?
No questions, just it was amazing. I feel very light and joyful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Love this. I love this. I want to like frame it. I feel like I can't burn this. This is so beautiful.
That is fabulous. I love that. I
Mhm.
absolutely yes, and yours is quite nice. I think I might frame that myself and put that.
I added the words inside the
I
sigil.
saw that. I love that.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's how they do poopy diapers.
Oh.
You gotta stick your poopy diaper.
Oh, good. Sorry.
Ah, out of the mouth of babes.
TMI first. Anyway, yeah, but I put I'm happy to share if you want some of the words that kind of went with my affirmation. Alignment, joy, peace, abundance, travel, wealth, source, health, growth, action, and impact.
I love that. And I love how you added it to your sigil. But see what I mean? How it just using your intuition and allowing yourself to do what feels good. Look at the smile on your face. Like I can feel how you feel about it. And that's a big thing when we can when our energy can actually supersede a computer screen, so and reach someone that, because we're fairly far apart at this point, I mean, distance wise at the moment. And yet I can feel your energy, not just from you, but from your sigil itself. I can see and feel what you've put into it, and what it means and what you're harnessing. So that in itself is absolutely amazing. And I love that. I love it. Yes, I would totally frame that. Not to mention you're just obviously creative, because that was really cool looking.
I like the candle idea though. So if I magically get a candle in the mail, I'm gonna put it in the middle.
I would, oh, I said tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow's Sunday. So Monday or Tuesday is when it, if there was one coming, I mean.
Thank you. You're so sweet. You read my mind because I've been eyeing candles. Oh, that's really funny.
Well, I figured, I actually got it, well, no, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
After you get it. Shh, shh.
Yeah.
I'm giving everything away now. What candle? What candle? I don't know what you're talking about. It really was supposed to be a surprise, but then I saw you going and buying one, and I was like, no. I was like,
There is
now, or she's gonna have one on order from Amazon in about 20 seconds.
Was.
there is no candle, wink wink.
No. Maybe Santa will bring me something.
Exactly. All
Thank
right, my loves. I'm
you
going to go ahead and
time.
end this recording. I'm not ending the call, but I am ending the recording. Thank you so much for coming and joining me and doing some sigil magic and some winter solstice gratitude. I really enjoyed doing this. It was really lovely, and I really enjoyed the energy being with each of you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I love this. If you don't mind, oh, you're still recording?
I'm going to go ahead and end right now.